Good morning, good morning, good morning. Greetings from real paradise. Today is the final day. Well, actually, the final day was yesterday. Now it is time to go back home. I left Antalya early in the morning. It was approximately 7:30 in the morning. So I have 3 hours journey left to reach the Marmaris. I think I finished 20 or 25% of the total journey so far. So it is 9 a.m. in the morning. So if I need to summarize what I've done for last 3 days, first of all, it was full of fun. Definitely. I enjoy a lot. It was seriously a fun activity for me. Of course, on the first day, I was quite nervous since bike is new for me. I was quite stranger with the bike, but after a couple of rounds, I got used to it. First day started with the theoretical classes first. It was like half an hour, 45 minutes. And the first training was based on the look, how to look, where to focus, etc., etc. So it was the first day training. Like I said, it was seriously a fun activity. Once I got used to a bike, by the way, rain started again. This is my luck, I think. Um, it was seriously important that the trainer teached us the importance of the look. Once I got used to with the bike, then I start making the maneuvers bit more smoothly, and then I got the self confidence as well. First day was approximately 4 hours training. Of course, there were some short breaks in between, but more or less it was total 4 hours. So there were different trial, there were different parkours. We finished the first day. Second day started with also theoretical classes as well. Then the subject was the curves. While you are approaching the curve, which position that you need to be on in line. So there are three positions on the line. So first position is the very right line, the right side of the road, which is close to a continuous line, let's say. And the second one is the middle, and the third one is close to left line. So very basic, very simple. If you need to turn to left, then you need to attach to position one, which is very right side of the road. If you need to turn right, then other way around, then you need to position three, which is close to left line. While you're cruising, you need to be on the position three. So there were some trainings, and then based on this theoretical training, then we were on the bike. Then we made the curves, maneuvers, etc., etc. So of course, look is also very important as well. And the final day was mostly for the brake, emergency brakes, maneuvers. If you have any obstacle, or if while you're riding in the traffic, if you need to have emergency brake, or if you need to run away from any kind of obstacle. So it was based on this training as well, based on this subject. So like I said, 3 days I enjoyed a lot. It was tiring for sure. My bad luck was I came to very hot period, unfortunately. I wish I could come a week earlier or 10 days earlier, so weather could be a bit more cooler, because the heat start increasing as of last week, middle of last week, let's say. This is what they told me. And then we felt this heat. During the day, it was like 45 degree, and while I was just riding from Antalya, and in the radio station also told that yesterday was the hottest day. It was 46.2, and these asshole coming from other way around. Seriously, it must be a really joke. Okay, whatever. Um, like I said, last day training based on the emergency brakes, running away from the obstacles, and then maneuvers as well. So I had full fun. Like I said, it was hot and I sweat like a crazy. I don't know how many bottles of water I drank in these 4 hours. But in the end of the day, we had fun. We also, not intentionally, but unintentionally, we also played like um, catching, a kind of a catching activity. I think I'm gonna paste my sticker here. Let me paste. Okay. Before I leave, which really I should not do it, but I'm gonna do it. I will turn my camera. I hope it catches that location. And I'm gonna paste my sticker. I'll be back. Unfortunately, I couldn't paste it straight. But that's fine. I don't know. I hope camera catched it. Okay, let's turn to me. Let's check the position. It's too much. Um. So now I'm driving back to Marmaris. I will be there for another week, mostly 10 days. Second day of it, I will fly to Istanbul. My sister is gonna get married, and then I will fly back to Doha. The sad part is, unfortunately, since Doha is also hot as well, I will not be able to ride my bike in the daytime for sure. And in the evening, depends. Maybe I can ride it, maybe late in the evening. At least I can make practice what I've learned during these 3 days. Addition to that, since I record the most of the curves, roads, all these trainings, I'll be able to watch them during the autumn period as well. So at least I will be able to refresh my memory as well. Good thing was bike was not heavy as much as mine. It was a bit more lighter, but the capability of the bike, I loved it. Seriously, all these maneuvers and everything. So it was really capable. I dropped the bike once, unfortunately, on the second day. I think while I was making a dead end turn, I just lost my balance. Unfortunately, I lost my focus and then I dropped the bike. But anyway, I was very in low speed and nobody gets hurt. I did not damage the bike, etc., etc. But in addition to that, it is nature of the bike as well, since it is adventure touring bike. Uh, Definitely adventure touring bike. So it is nature of the bike. So that's why it is fine for this. But I really like the bike. The Unfortunately, I was not able to ride it on the road since this training was based on the closed circuit only. But next time, we had an agreement with a trainer that we will hit the road. At least I will be able to apply all of these things that I learned during this training. At least we can have an experience on the road as well. Since Antalya, between Antalya and Marmaris, it's really nice, very enjoyable road. There are many curves, many turns, ups and downs, etc., etc. It is perfect for bikers. In addition to that, Marmaris location is also another great location for the bikers. The road until Datça especially, and the road is very good. It's a nice quality asphalt, and the curves are back to back, and there is a really natural beauty. One side is the sea, the other side is the forest. So it is the combination of blue and green. So this is a seriously a perfect location, and all the bikers mostly come to this area to enjoy with the bike riding. So I'm not sure once I come back. I don't believe that we will be ride that long, but at least around Antalya there are also many nice places. So at least I will be able to have an experience with the trainer. So probably he's gonna chase me from the back, and then he's gonna give me suggestion, advices, etc., during the road training. Um, the gentleman he's working in an emergency line. It is he used well still he's working there, and in addition to that he's also training all these emergency team members as well. So it's a kind of an ambulance activity for the emergency line, and these are the people with the bike. Since Antalya there is a heavy traffic, unfortunately most of the time it is quite difficult to go by an ambulance. So that's why it is better or it is much more accessible, reachable to destination with the bike. So he is also training all these bikers. In addition to that, he's been also training police officers as well. And of course, like me and the others, there are many hundreds of casual riders. He's been training. While we were chit chatting during the training, so he got his certificate approximately 15 years back. So he is one of the person who got the written and theoretical exam with a 100 point score. So he had a full score actually, and his knowledge is really above and beyond than my expectation. I was expecting I wasn't expecting that much, honestly speaking. I should have pasted one more sticker here, but um, like I said, his knowledge is above and beyond than my expectation. So if anybody really got interested, so this is a perfect location to have this training. What he is doing actually, he is advising, not forcing. He is advising to have one closed circuit training, couple of days, 1 day, 2 days, or something. And after that, then you can hit the road with him, and then you can have this training on the road, additional training on the road as well. But it is really crucial if you don't have any training earlier. It is really crucial to have this training in this closed circuit. It is seriously useful. Definitely, I really advise it to have this training. Then after that, you can hit roads. Um, I'm planning another training, but unfortunately, I cannot foresee when is it gonna be. Definitely, it's gonna be a winter time, but I don't know. Is it gonna be before New Year, after New Year? So I cannot predict at the moment for the time being. So once the time comes, definitely I'm planning to continue with this training. Maybe it can be like next year during Ramadan or before Ramadan or after Ramadan. I don't know. But this Ramadan time, I believe it's going to be a perfect, especially because of the weather condition as well. So I think this is what we've done so far for these 3 days. And the good thing is, yesterday there were golfing riders. There were four golfing, And by the way, I really loved it. I mean, of course, I know golfing since my childhood, baby, but um, there were, I think, three different generation of these golfing. There was one really old golfing, and there was also brand new as well, and then there was also father and son. So both were golfing riders. Let me wake up from coffee, clean my throat. Father and son, they were both golfing riders. Father, of course, has the brand new one, and the son has the older one. But I really loved it. I think in the future, probably I'm gonna end up with golfing. I don't know. Of course, I love adventure touring. I'm very in the beginning of this adventure touring riding journey. I'm planning to have a couple more years, but I have a feeling that I'm gonna end up with the golfing. I don't know, maybe after 50s or something. There was a another gentleman. I think he was like 55 years old or something, and he said that he just started riding 2 years back, which he feels that it's late. Well, honestly speaking, I don't feel or I don't believe that it is late, because as long as you have the right training, let's see, is that a opportunity? As long as you have the right training and as long as you have the right bike, so I don't believe that it is late. Unfortunately, this gentleman had a high blood pressure on his eye, so that's why time to time he lost his balance and then he dropped the bike. And then he said that he doesn't have a clear vision. Unfortunately, he sees the areas, it's quite blurry, and then he lost his balance twice, which is risky. And the bike that he was using, if I'm not mistaken, 800 GS, the one smaller GS, he was riding it. And this gentleman was approximately 150 or 160 centimeters. It was quite short. And my humble opinion, of course, trainers also support me as well. Um, he we don't believe that this is the right bike for him, because it was quite high. First of all, of course, before he purchased the bike, he made some adjustments. He had lowered the seat, and then he adjusted suspensions, etc., etc. But still, it was high for him. So that's why while he was making the emergency brake, he lost his balance and he dropped his bike. Unfortunately, I think he dropped it 4 or 5 times. So and then he gave up. In the end, he just finished the training. Actually, we advised him. In a way, we forced him to stop the training because he was about to hurt himself. So that's why we advised him to stop the training. Since he's living in Antalya, and these assholes, these full load of trucks are, uh, they are just passing them on the continuous line, man. I also know how to just, it's crazy. I need to do the same. At least I have a visibility. These guys didn't have an visibility as whatever. This gentleman stopped the training and then he went home. He left his bike there and then he went home. Because this is also really, really important. If you are not unhappy, but if you are furious, if you believe that you have a tension, high blood pressure, or if you believe that you feel anxious or nervous, it is not right to ride the bike, because your brain or your just mind may focusing on something else, then you're gonna lose your attention, and then God forbid you may just end up with an accident. You just need to have a clear mind, advisedly, of course. But this is really crucial since he also pushed himself and then he just ended up with dropping the bike 4 or 5 times. But thankfully, he did not hurt himself. The only thing that since he was not wearing a gloves, he hurt his finger and it was just bleeding. And also, it also reminds me once again the importance of the equipments. I mean, riding gears. Um, I was not really lazy to bring all my equipments, including my shoes, gloves, trouser, jacket, helmet, of course. I brought all of my equipments from Qatar along with me. So even in a small circuit with a low speed, even in such a small accident, it's gonna end up with hurting yourself. So that's why it also reminds me once again the importance of the riding equipment. Okay, then we can continue. Unfortunately, during my teenage time, since I was riding in the city, uh, I was not most of the time even I was not wearing a helmet. But after some time, uh, especially once I got this bike as well with the big bike, you then that mindset came to my brain automatically. Even with a short distance, without even if I don't have a gloves, sorry, even if I don't have a trouser, at least I must have a jacket or gloves as well. Since these bikes are heavy, I mean, we are talking about like 240 kilometers, sorry, 240 kg bike dry with the fuel, oil, top case, side cases, etc., etc. It becomes close to 300 kilogram end of the day. So you may just end up breaking your any extension, or unfortunately, if you are unlucky, you may also end up losing one of your extension as well. So even with a I mean, slow speed riding, or slow speed accident as well. So that's why these riding equipments are crucial, and we should seriously wearing them, even in the short distances. Um, I think this is the summary of last 3 days. I think that's it. The good thing was, of course, I was able to see my old friend. We used to work with him. I don't know how many years, 8, 9 years or something. Since I moved to Qatar, he moved to Antalya as well. Before I left the uh, Turkey, I was able to see him, just refresh some memories. So it was really fun activity. Last night, I also see his family as well, kids and the dog as well, and they have a lovely dog. So he was just jumping on me, always just on my lap. He was expecting me to pet him, and while we were just eating some snacks and etc., he was looking to my eyes with the puppy eye. So it was really fun activity. I really missed them. And then I was able to see one of my previous general manager. Well, he was not my direct recording line. He was working in our sister property. But it was also another fun evening. So we chatted, chit chat, etc. So while you are enjoying with the music, I will be riding back to Marmaris. So I have 2 hours, 40 minutes journey left. So I will be riding continuously without stopping. I just recently fill my tank, and then maybe just a toilet break, maybe not. I don't know. But I will be riding without stopping any location in between through Marmaris. Um, Thank you very much for watching. it was full of fun for me. I really highly recommend you to have such training. So thanks again for watching, and then please do not give me a thumbs up, and take care. See you. Bye bye. Good afternoon, everyone, once again. I was thinking to close the video. That's why I made the farewell speech on the halfway. After almost, what is it, 4.5 hours journey, I am very close to Marmaris at the moment. Once I start going downwards of this ramp, and once I see the Marmaris, it really relaxes me, and then I have different feeling all of a sudden. I forget everything because I don't know. This is the home. It's not really where I was born, but this is where I grew up actually. But once I start going downward from this ramp, once I see the sea, all these mountains, Marmaris city and everything, so all of a sudden I feel like I'm coming back to home. No matter what. I mean, no matter how many times that I just went downwards of this ramp, every single time I have the same feeling. Last night I was also talking to my friends as well, and he also said the same thing to me as well. Once I start going downwards, everything is changing. I start relaxing, relieving. So it's totally a different feeling. Now I'm gonna drop my belongings to home, my suitcase, backpack, blah blah blah. Then afterwards I will ride back to Dalaman. I will drop my rental car and then I will come back. Well, I really appreciate for your time for this for watching this video. I think I'm gonna stop by here. Then I'm gonna paste my sticker somewhere. If I find any kind of signboard or something, any suitable signboard, I think there are. So I'm gonna just stop for 2 minutes, and I will paste my sticker somewhere here. Where exactly? If I paste it on the wood, it's not gonna work. Then maybe I need to paste it in the corner of this signage. If I leave the cars like this, maybe it's gonna catch my recording. Okay, let me paste and I will come back. Now I can go to home. Okay, this time is the final speech now. After 3 days journey in Antalya with the riding classes, it was a full fun activity. I highly recommend it. Definitely, you need to. Well, if you are fall in love with two wheels, definitely you need to have such training. First of all, it needs to be. It is better to have it in a closed circuit, definitely, and you get used to with the bike looks, etc., with the balance and everything. After that, you need to definitely hit the road. I mean, I've been riding the bike more than 20 years. I had a training earlier, but it was years ago. So, and it was very short half day training. It wasn't that much detailed and extensive. So it was a full fun activity. I definitely recommend it. I wish there's a space to stop here, but unfortunately there isn't. Maybe I can come back with the motorbike. Then I can paste the sticker here since everybody pastes the sticker over there. Maybe I can do the same with the motorbike. At this, I can just stop by somewhere here. But the bike is not suitable. Sorry, for car is not suitable. So this is the entrance of Marmaris. I will go from the seaside. I will show you around a bit. Then afterwards, I will be reaching home, and then I will ride back to Dalaman Airport. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for watching once again. And please do not forget to give me a thumbs up. And take care. See you. Bye bye.